Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. Before we begin, I have a couple of announcements. If you need closed captioning, you can turn on the CC button by clicking on it. It's on the bottom right of the video player. And second, if you're looking for any upcoming events, new titles, or free resources on various subjects, you can always head over to our website, librarypoint.org. For today's presentation, I'll be focusing on featured summer events for adults at your local library. And keep in mind that this is only a fraction of the events that'll be happening throughout all of the branches. All right. So first up, we have our map. So these are the different branches that make up the Central Rappahannock Regional Library. If you're looking at an event and you're not sure where it is, you can always find the location on one of the At Your Library quarterly magazines. This is also available online. The June one is live on our website, and the map you can usually find on the last page of the quarterly magazine, complete with locations for each of our branches. All right, and then first up, we have our summer reading event, and this began on May 15th and will continue through August 15th. And this is happening at all of our branches. And for this Summer Reading Challenge for adults, there is a chance to win a tote bag. So how does that work? So you're going to sign up. You're going to log your reading. You're going to complete online missions. From there, you have the chance to earn virtual badges and points. Now, those points you're going to enter into raffles for a chance to win a prize. And then after you complete 2,000 points, after you log 2,000 points, you can redeem a tote bag. You'll just go to the Adult Services desk at your local library and ask to redeem your tote bag. We have 4 fabulous colors, so make sure you sign up. Next, we have the Friends of the Library book sale. And I have my notes here because we have a lot to cover. So there is a preview night, and this is for members of the Friends of the Library. And this is Friday, July 11th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then the event that is open to the public is on Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then beginning on Monday, July 14th through Wednesday, July 16th, you can expect the books to be marked down. So there will be half price days on Monday, July 14th and Tuesday, July 15th, and then more clearance throughout that week. So where is this happening? This is happening at the Friends of the Library Center on 125 Old Greenwich Drive, Suite 150 in Fredericksburg. And if you aren't already a member of the Friends of the Library and you would like to become one, you can head over to our website, librarypoint.org. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and find Support Us. Underneath that, the Friends of the Library link will be the first one on there. And then you can click on that link, which will take you to the Friends of the Library page, and you can select different membership tiers in order to support your library. All right, and then next, lunch at the library. This is a free lunch for kids 18 and under. This is starting on June 9th through July 18th. And except for June 19th and July 4th, we will be closed those days. And this will be Monday to Friday from 12 to 12:30 p.m. at the Fredericksburg branch. And we just want to say a thank you to the Fredericksburg City Public Schools Mobile Cafe for making this possible. Okay, and then next up we have art, music, and performance events. And first up we have Juneteenth Art Show. And for the entire month of June, anytime you visit the Howell branch during operating hours, of course, you can see all the beautiful artwork that's displayed, and this is in partnership with the Fredericksburg Area Museum. Big thank you to them for making this display available all month long. Next up, we have Music on the Steps, and this is happening Mondays from 6:30 to 7:30 at the Fredericksburg branch, and it's free to attend. You just come and you have a great time. And next up, we have an evening with the artist featuring Gloria Adams, and this is on Thursday, June 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Spotsylvania Town Center branch, and this is the one inside of the mall. There will be some refreshments, so make sure you stop by. Next up, we have a musical storytelling journey with Les Azul, and this is on Wednesday, June 18th from 3:30 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. And this is happening at the Porter branch, and this is for all ages. And then next, we have a mandala rock painting happening Friday, August 8th from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Fredericksburg branch. And some supplies will be available. You're also welcome to bring your own. And then next up, we have celebration events. And a big congrats to the Cooper branch for their 25th anniversary. They'll be celebrating it on Tuesday, June 17th from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Cooper branch, and there will be a brief ceremony with refreshments. Next, we have Founding Fathers Independence Celebration, and this is happening on Saturday, July 5th from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Fredericksburg branch. And there will be some light non-tea refreshments, colonial craft, and local historic resources. Next up, we have Studio Ghibli Fest. This is happening Friday, July 11th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Porter branch. And you're just coming to celebrate your favorite Studio Ghibli film by participating in a craft and games, some trivia, and a big, big thank you to Time and Space Comics for sponsoring this event. All right, and then next up, we have a roundtable. It's on becoming an LGBTQ plus ally, and a big thank you also to Fredericksburg Pride Organization for making this possible. And next, we have We the Readers Civic Book Group, and we will be discussing Why We Can't Sleep by Ada Calhoun. This one is a virtual event happening on Tuesday, July 15th from 7 to 8 p.m. If you're looking to join, just go over to our website, librarypoint.org, and under events, you're going to search We the Readers Civic Book Group, and when the event comes up, you can click on the link to join. It's a Google Meet link. All right, and then next up, civics and law. So our first event is a couple of series, and it's an introduction to using Westlaw. It's free to attend. So if you're not sure how to use it, then this is a perfect opportunity for you to come. First up, it's Introduction to Grant Writing. It's on Wednesday, July 30th from 6 to 7 p.m. And there is another session on Friday, August 2nd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this is happening at the Fredericksburg branch. The next session is on Introduction to Legal Research with Westlaw. And there are also two sessions. The first one happens on Friday, August 1st from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The next one is Friday, August 29th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., also at the Fredericksburg branch. Consumers and legal professionals are welcome to attend. And again, it is no cost. All right, and then next up, we have contest events. So there is a Save the Pollinator flower show. The submissions are open on Tuesday, August 19th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fredericksburg branch. And then the flower show itself and winners are announced on Wednesday, August 20th from 11 to 5 p.m. This event is, again, open to the public, the one on Wednesday, August 20th, and it's happening at the Fredericksburg branch. If you have any questions on submissions or in general about the flower show, you can call 540-372-1144, extension 7232, and this will patch you over to the Fredericksburg Adult Services desk. All right, and then next up for entertainment, we have a pop culture trivia on American history. Yes, there will be two events. One is happening on Friday, June 27th from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Salem Church branch. And then it is also happening at a different location on Saturday, August 2nd from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Fredericksburg branch. And then next up for gardening, we have a cucumber series that the Fredericksburg branch is hosting. The first up is the program kickoff on Friday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Next, we have Cooking with Cucumbers, Friday, July 11th, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And then finishing up the series is At-Home Spa Ideas with Cucumbers on Friday, August 8th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And this is at the Fredericksburg branch. Also, the Fredericksburg branch is home to our seed library. So if you haven't checked it out, please swing by and check them out. Next, we have health and wellness events. First up is a health fair on Saturday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is at the Howell branch. There will be information tables, presentations, giveaways from local organizations. And then next, we have a Caregivers Compass event happening on Tuesday, July 22nd from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Spotsylvania Town Center branch. And this is a discussion group for caregivers of adult loved ones. Its resources will be available, and there will be a Q&A session led by an experienced caregiver. And then next, we have music and movement for older adults. There will be 1930s to 1970s music, which will be performed by Jordan Schaefer, a board-certified music therapist at Healthy Minds. So thank you, Jordan. And then next up, we have Qigong for Vitality, and we will have it at the Salem Church branch. First one on Monday, June 23rd, next on Monday, July 14th, and the last one on Monday, August 11th. Each session is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. No experience is needed. You just have to bring comfy attire. It's history. And we have the kidnapping of Pocahontas, and this is happening on Wednesday, August 13th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Howell branch. And this will be a presentation by Dr. Brad Hatch. And then we also have a civic lab happening throughout the month of July at the Howell branch. And this is on local history. And so if you're looking to see what happened around your neighborhood a decade ago or a millennia ago, then this is the perfect chance to stop by the table and get some great resources and ask questions. And then for nature, we have a watersheds and wetlands, how pollution impacts the ecosystem. Now, this event is happening Saturday, July 26th from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Porter branch. And this is presented by Chief Ranger Hilborn of Widewater State Park. And he'll be talking about how pollution impacts the health of our ecosystems. Next up, we have science and technology events. This is a sketch comedy creation happening on Thursday, July 10th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Idea Space branch. And a staff member will be showing you how to use IdeaSpace's equipment and software to write and record your own sketch comedy. And fun fact, IdeaSpace is the branch that holds all the 3D printers, tech on the go, and video recording or music recording booth. If you're looking to make an appointment to learn how to use the equipment there, and then from there you can make reservations. All you need to do is go to librarypoint.org, and then on the blue banner you'll find the services tab, and on that second column you'll find the Maker Lab badges and equipment reservations, and that's where you'll go to make a reservation for your badging appointment. Okay, next up we have writing and poetry. So first we have Behind the Page. This is a virtual event, and it will be presented by Linda Allen, Mohammed Salim Anwar, Antoine Gay, and Isha M. Renta, all local authors who will be sharing behind the scene look into their reading and writing. And this is Thursday, July 10th from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Again, if you're looking for the link, all you need to do is go to librarypoint.org, and under events, you search Behind the Page, and you will find the link for the event. Next up is a veteran poetry workshop happening on Saturday, July 19th from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Porter Branch. And this is where you can create and receive feedback in this workshop in collaboration with the Virginia Poet Laureate projects. And this is presented by Virginia Poet Laureate Dr. Maddie Quesenberry Smith. Okay, and then wrapping up summer reading is FunFest, and this will be happening throughout different branches, so make sure you come by. This is in celebration of summer reading, so we'll have games, activities, and popsicles, and this is an event that is sponsored by the Friends of the Library. So we'll be having it at the Fredericksburg branch, Salem Church, Howell, Porter, and Cooper. And that is the end of this presentation. Again, if you're looking for more, please head over to our website on librarypoint.org for updated events. And of course, these are only a fraction of all the events that are happening. We have events for all ages, so make sure you check them out. Thank you and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.